David is apparently stuck in chat. He didn't say what chat he was
Probably
stuck
a
in,
work
but
chat.
but so we'll get started without him because obviously Charlotte is on the time window. So who would like to do the recap for Charlotte at this particular capacity?
I think I've lost half of the session.
Yeah, you just disappeared last week. We were like talking to you, and you just weren't there.
Yeah, no, I was on a call. A friend of mine called me, and I had to answer.
Yeah, that's right. We were just like, hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, so sorry,
we
guys.
heard you for like a split second and he disappeared again.
Ouch.
What happened? I mean, it's D&D, innit? So like, 5 minutes can take 5 hours, or 5 hours can take 5 minutes. It was like I think it was probably 2 minutes in actual gameplay. We just defeated the things. It was just the end of the battle. We defeated the smoke monsters, and your character finished the ritual. Miranda finished the ritual, and now the prince is fine.
Oh, okay, that's good news. I was gonna say, all I know is that my last note was make fairy wings for Kashan.
He did get his wings, yes.
Yes, he flew down to the pit and Lawyer Frank took him to court over the fact that he hadn't actually wished for them, so he settled that out of court by wishing for his wings.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sort of literally put into a corner. Frank dropped him into a hole where he couldn't say no, and then said, "If you want to live, you make this wish." And he didn't really have a choice. Kind of corruptive, but it's Frank's MO, isn't it? Really.
I mean, he did kind of have a choice because he does have alternatives, but I think he wanted the wings. Yes, but the prince then gave you a sizable amount of treasure, didn't they, Michele?
I do not remember.
No, also don't remember. Don't remember what he gave us. Did he give us money? He was jewels.
Yes.
He said he'd vote for us.
Yeah, he would vote for you, and he gave you 75 platinum, and gave you each a dinner set.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, we did get a dinner set. That was cool.
I called it dinner set.
Yeah, it means we can cast Hero's Feast like 6 times.
So
I shall add that to my inventory that I have a dinner set.
Yeah, but it was like gold and jeweled plated. It's worth like 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, beautiful.
And you then decided to come back to the centre of the capital city to stock up and stuff.
Yeah.
What's the plan for after?
What's the what?
Dragon and mage. We were going to go into the forest.
Yeah.
And see what's going on down there.
What, the black dragon?
No, green.
What's it do with the one down south?
Yes,
Yeah.
the one in the southern forest.
What was the quest again about it?
The mage has taken control of their mind.
The mage had captured a green dragon and to save/kill him.
Did we find out what kind of dragon? I think we asked. Was it an adult dragon?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And so you've then been directed to this high street where Kashan has sold off quite a lot of his equipment and has gained a sizable amount of gold. I was going to wait for David to say how much he gained, but obviously he's not here at the moment, so... Yeah, you sold all of his stuff for 21,830 gold pieces.
Oh, wow, we're rich, guys.
Well, he is.
That's enough, like... Is that enough to crew, like, a warship?
Oh, that's enough for a year,
two
probably.
technically.
Cool, we can get staff, guys.
The 1 gold, like, in our world, like, a couple of £100.
Yep, a copper is a pound piece. So then silver is a tenner, and gold is 100, platinum is 1,000.
Gold is 100. We got 21,000. It's 2.1 million.
Oh god, we're capitalists. Oh no. We're the bad guys.
Yeah, let's
I
not
did
come,
try and point that out.
all. We
let's
should
not come
donate it
investments
all.
here as well.
What are you talking about, Matt? Can we not cash it in and buy a house
You could.
A really big house.
in real life?
They can pay it to you over a course of 200 years. Okay.
You think you can give us 2.1 million in 200 years? Go for it.
Oh no, I'm just waiting for my my parents to die off, and I'll just give it to you from that.
Yeah, by the time your parents die, it'll probably get caught out with all their dodgy doings. There'll be nothing left. We'll be paying the government.
Probably. So, but last session, whenever you entered this high street, but I had lost my notes on the high street itself. I've now found that now. So, we can go through these various shops if you want.
Shopping.
This one.
So,
I was unsure if I cut out then.
So this this shop is called Archer's Dream. But this shop is called Frank's Strippers. This shop
Nope,
is called the
not
Main
going there.
Event. This one, the Oasis of Smiles.
Do you think it's all sponsored by Frank?
This one is the Tests of Time. And this one is the Word to the Wise. And you're currently in the Main Event, where Kashan has basically sort of half commissioned these Leonids to turn his mithril into thread for like a cape/banner.
What did he get paid in this gold? Was it like a check, or was he just given like a fucking sack?
We've got the magic
Yes,
bank.
Yeah, so but in this world, since you saved the bank, and I will emphasise that, they were able to just simply use magic paper birds to effectively write out an invoice. Kashan then gave the information of your bank account, which is what number, guys?
7.
Oh! It's,
You're quite
God,
close.
I've so many notes.
You're quite close, ironically, Tyler.
Oh, it's 713.
And if you don't understand the reference to that, I pity you.
Yeah, it's Harry Potter, isn't it?
Yes.
Rolled 713.
It took these guys literally 4 sessions to work that out.
Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Sorry,
I'm excused
I
because
have
I've not
not.
been in a session for that long that I didn't even know we were doing something with numbers.
So yeah, they basically write out the invoice and do the bank details basically on this invoice. They then fold it up into a paper bird and send it off, and it basically goes out the window, flies to the bank, and another one comes back saying your transaction has been completed. So it's entirely done by credit in this regard. Had you not saved the bank, however, that would have been a different matter.
All our money would have been stolen.
Yes, adventurer.
Oh no, they're back.
We never left, adventurer.
Oh no.
Since we're here, I can try to sell all the gems they have. What worth a little bit of money?
Okay. But this shop here is seems to be the specific sort of jewelry shop. If you wanted to sell it there.
In here instead there's the kind of armory, right?
What was that?
In here, where we at right now is the armory.
Yeah.
Right.
Armory and fashion.
Armory and fashion. Careful with that. Cool. Well, once in here, who's the shopkeeper?
Of which shop? The one you're in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's 2 Leonids. But one is... Let me get pictures for them. So one is the female one, who seems to be more... No way, that's the male one. I changed the order of these, and now everything is out of order, so bear with me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's the female one, here's the male one. But they both seem to have a certain equality to it, but the female one does seem to be the more active of the two, whereas the male seems to lounge a bit more.
Lazy.
Did we present ourselves already, right? I mean, Kashan just robbed them to 20,000 whatever, right? I stepped forwards, and I said, "Will you be interested in vampiric relics?"
Define vampiric and define relics.
Well, I don't know if you know, but there's a wasteland right across the border over here where the vampires are. And if you know, probably you will. We slid them all, and I've got some treasures if you're interested.
Indeed.
Present. I ruffle through my backpack, and I take out my dagger, the dagger +3.
Yep.
Can I lie about where the dagger was coming from?
Sure. If you want to roleplay it first, I'll determine whether or not you need to roll.
Alright. This was found on the corpse of oh my god, what was his name? Adrian. Do you know him, Adrian? Sexy tall guy.
No, we do not frequent with vampires. Too much teeth, you must understand. He opens his mouth wide.
Said you. In this case, this is part of his treasury, and it's very old, very valuable, and I was looking for the right customers, right seller, to buy it to sell it to. Will you be interested? And again, one of a kind.
Indeed, present it.
I unwrap it and I show it to him, but still in my arms.
Okay, so he attaches a monocle to his eye, and he leans forward and examines it. So, very fine, very fine. Very fine indeed. He starts examining you more specifically than the dagger.
I wink him.
You are right. This is something that we would be interested in. However, your bearded friend has somewhat emptied our coffers, you might say.
Oh, well, that's a bit shame.
Yes, indeed. But in a week's time, our coffers will be refilled. This is the good thing about having a standing army, you see. We're always in demand.
Well, in this case, remember this beautiful face? I'll be back in a week.
I will remember to make you remember that I remembered and that you will also remember. Remember that.
Yeah, can I got it? Cool. Now, see you in a week. And I walk off.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything?
No, don't need anything from here.
I'd like to look at one of the other shops.
Any particular shop in particular?
The one, Words Beyond Wisdom, was that what it was called?
Yep, this shop.
I'd like to go. Which one was it? Sorry, I missed the ping.
This one, the one with the elephant in it.
Yeah, I'm I'll just be like, whilst this conversation's going, be like, bye guys.
Okay, so as you walk down past the shop, you pass the shop entitled Frank Strippers, which
I don't even look at it.
Which has blacked out windows, so it's impossible for you to see inside. However, unlike all the other shops, this one has like a sort of handmade sign that is underneath the main one that reads, "All strippers will be adequately dressed."
I still don't. I look at the sign, shake my head, and go, for goodness sake, Frank. And I carry on.
Okay, so you head into put Word to the Wise, but the first thing you can sort of ascertain is that you open like the doors seem to have like a magic quality to them. So you sort of push them open, and they then carry on by their own volition.
That's fun.
So you step into this place, and you can see immediately that this place is designed with very wide sort of corridors, if that makes sense, between all the bookshelves. To a certain point, there feels like there's a lot of wasted space.
Nice
Like,
and
empty.
roomy, I guess.
And then from behind the counter steps out a giant bipedal elephant.
That makes sense for the room.
Does Maria say that out loud?
No, this is all good. This is just her monologuing in her head.
Greetings, greetings. I am Kashup. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Marilla.
Hello, Marilla. I shall remember your name.
Thank you, Kashup. I shall remember yours as well.
No, you won't. But let's carry on. What are you looking for? What do you seek in this place?
Well, I can't lie. I've not been in the area for a while. I'm just reacquainting myself with places, and the name just called to me, so I thought I'd come in.
Indeed. Well, we have spell books, we have spell scrolls, we have recipe books, we have training manuals, we have words of wisdom.
Corn's gonna pop up behind Maria and go, did he say spellbooks?
Yes.
Yes.
Spell books.
Do I have message available in my spells?
I would have come in there with you. I assume we all just went in. We're all just following each other, or not?
Yeah, I guess because we don't.
I would have.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Oh, I spelled Kashup's name wrong. Oh, I'm a failure.
You should remember how to spell somebody's name. I'm an elephant. We never forget. Hey, David.
No,
Awesome.
I'll walk in as well. No, I'm
I do check the toilet.
Did we just lose you, Tyler?
Ouch.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. I walked in and said, hello, I'm
Hello, Durr. I am Kashup. I shall remember your name.
No, you won't. No one ever does.
Indeed. What were we talking about again?
Yeah, someone was said spellbook.
Yes, I sell a large quantity of spellbooks. History books, books of fantasy, books of other fantasy, but also books of wisdom.
Amazing.
What sort of wisdom?
I can provide books that, should you study them in an adequate amount of time, you could, in fact, boost one of your stats. Mechanically speaking, of course.
Mechanically speaking.
And how much would these books go for?
Depends on the stats and how far you wish to extend them.
Hypothetically, a +1 for wisdom.
A +1, you say? He goes
A
over.
+1.
He goes over and he squeezes through here, and you can see that these bookshelves are basically on wheels. So he sort of just sweeps them away in the same way you would a curtain. He goes over and with his trunk, right from the, because these shelves are literally like floor to ceiling, bookshelves, and with his trunk he just reaches up and grabs, but not necessarily like a really thick book, but thick enough that you can see it would be a substantial read. This book. 1,000 gold.
Okay, we have that sort of money,
Yeah.
I think.
It's a bit of a bargain. What about +2?
I don't have that much on me, but I could pay for half of it.
Well, we've got
deposit,
some in the bank.
Think of it like this. Each stat is worth 1,000 gold for a +1. But if you order the larger books, I'll throw in a discount. So for 2, let's say 1,800.
What about for
And how
4?
many pluses?
The largest book that I have, and he goes over to this one, he pulls out this really massive tome that even he, in this larger capacity, needs to use his hands for. But this is a +5.
5. Fucking hell.
Damn.
Oh my god. I could have a 21 wisdom. I could have a 25 constitution.
You leave
No,
your
it's 24.
constitution where it is.
Leave me and my 19 constitution alone.
Can only one of you read? Can only one person read the book, or can we pass it round?
You can pass it around after you read it, but here is the test of skill. You have to read it in a certain length of time for the magic of this book to work. And you pick.
What if we all sat round together and read it all at the same time?
You might be able to get it in time, in which case it would work, but everybody would need to be on their best behaviour.
That sounds worrying.
Okay.
No messing around. Study is a solemn task.
I find it quite peaceful.
Would fighting dragons count as messing around?
Yes.
Would killing bad guys count as messing around?
Yes.
Would eating count as messing around?
Not unless you can multitask.
Would sleeping count as messing around?
Most certainly.
How long's the length of time for the big book?
For the +5.
Yes.
Okay, so going through the book, and as I said, him being like basically the size of Kashan whenever he uses Giant's Might, he's having to hold this in 2 hands. So you can guess that there's probably the better part of like thousands of pages to this book. So assuming that you would be able to devote pretty much like a full 24-hour period to this book, you would guess it will probably take about 20 days.
Damn.
Does that include sleeping and eating?
Full 24 hours of just solidly reading.
For 20 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we'll manage that, guys.
No, me neither. Have we even spent 20 days together yet? Like, surely we have.
Yeah, just. So you haven't actually spent that much time together, to be honest.
And so, how long have you got? You say that will take 20 days. How long do we have to read it? Like a year?
Sorry, I'm trying to sneeze, but I can't. But
You
so,
both.
so with the basically goes through the various mechanics of it, and it's effectively like it's 5 days per stat. So one stat is 5 days, 2 10, 15, 20, 25.
So you only have 25 days to read that book. That will take 20 days of 24 hours non-stop.
Yeah. So but
Impossible. Not doable.
So you could balance it out by, going quite a few days to have like greater restoration just constantly flowing, in which case you wouldn't suffer your exhaustion, or if you were a particularly high enough level that didn't suffer from eating, sleeping, or drank particular potions, you would be able to do it. But
Is it not like a spell that allow us to maybe it was a magical item that makes you read books in shorter times?
there is a class of wizard that can do that, yes. But in terms of replicating that magic, if you found a wizard of that sort and persuaded them to, they could try and replicate that magic for you.
We have a wizard. What about you, Jordan? Can you do it?
No.
I know a wizard are you? I thought you read books all the time.
So the-
Lorena, can we explain that I don't read common?
Look, what I understood about the love of carpets. I don't think she never read books, just strokes carpets.
Morella had to teach me how to read common. I could speak common, but I couldn't read common.
Which delighted the D&D community, I might add, because none of them could work their wrap their brain around that.
Can't you just cast a spell to learn the other languages?
Well, I know how to read because of Ricola Shepherd. Lorena and it's Ricola Shepherd.
So, would you like one of these tomes?
Oh, I don't read so good.
How long would I have to read one that would give me a +2 to wisdom?
10 days.
And how long would it take me to read?
15, I think.
No, it will be... So, let me work this out. I did write all this down, but I've now realised that I've lost that as well. I had to swap over hard drives and everything was becoming really disorganised. 4 days for level 1, and so, yeah, it's in increments of 4, so 4, 8, 12,
So that's
16,
8
20.
days reading within 10 days.
Yeah, 8 days of basically whatever.
If I buy 2 level 1 books, can I leave one to start after? Or do I have to start them immediately?
And it'll be the same book. So, but it's basically the +1 is one book, the +2 is another book. So you can't do 2 +1s one after the other. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Basically, these are manuals that are like written by only one author, sort of thing.
I
What
guess
if you
will
wanted
learn
to? What if you wanted to boost 2 stats by +1 though?
Yeah, you could basically just focus on one book, finish that, then do the next book.
I'm just gonna say, I recently came into about 20,000 gold.
Oh, do you know that's lovely of you.
So if you if you wanted to get like a +1 for every type of stat, you could.
That is what I'm currently thinking about.
And then once each person is finished with the book, they can then pass it on to the next person, and next and next and next.
Oh my god, are we gonna like beef up?
That sounds like a very, very great idea.
Could we have a
How much
training
it will-
montage? But it's
How much
just
it will be
us.
to buy?
It's just us reading different books.
Yeah.
For the next 30 days, we're forgetting about everything and we're just
It's like
level.
Eye of the
We're
Tiger
just studying.
playing.
Yeah, it's just like Eye of the Tiger music. Like all of you are like really working out, getting really shredded, and then you're like, okay, we're ready for reading.
Yeah. I'm sure the temple will take us in for it.
My morning push-ups are going to be interrupted with a whole lick of the finger and a turn of the page with each press down.
Or you're doing push-ups, and Mariela's is lying on top of you reading a book.
Yes, yes, that's exactly it. I'm reading one, flicking the page as I go down with each press, while Mariela's like just on her back.
I can imagine it being like you're like 200 and being like, man, I'm halfway through this book. I'm starting to feel stronger now.
But yeah, there's one for strength, one for dex, wisdom, intelligence, constitution, and charisma.
I mean, I'm happy to buy all of the +1 books, and then potentially just share them out. I don't know if anyone's getting through like anything higher than that though. Like 8 days worth of reading in 10 days is even wild. Like just for a +2.
Well, I will say, but with a couple of exceptions, there's no real sort of like time limit on what you're doing. It will just simply be a case of time will move without you, if that makes sense. So if you feel that you're at a point where you can take a week's montage break, you can do that. I mean, that is something that you've also done in the past whenever the Red Paladins were taking over Aqua Veda. You decided to hide out in the shelter for a week to not expose yourselves.
Yeah, that's fair.
We do have to still make it to the point to meet the boats, though.
Yeah, so with a couple of exceptions, you don't really have a time limit on put your like main objective or anything like that.
I see somebody bedazzled.
Okay.
So, all 5 books then.
Well, I'm happy to buy like the level 1 for each of the books.
You may as well get the level 2. There's a discount if you buy the level 2.
I thought it was a discount if you bought multiple books.
Well, he seems quite happy to give you a discount either way, but it's basically per level, it's 1,000 gold. So if you buy the +2, which would be worth 2,000 gold, he will give you a discount on it anyway.
Okay. So with like the +2 books, if we read like half of it, do we get the +1 bonus, or?
No, it'll be at the end of the book. You'll get +2.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking is the +1 seems pretty easily attainable for us. Like 4 days within 10, like you can spend.
Yeah, but then
time.
a +1. I mean, for instance, for myself, I don't really need that +1 because I've got all the stats on.
Yes, you found out with Aiden.
Yeah.
I have some minus stats.
I don't know about you guys, honestly. I do vote instead of to get the +2 because it's more useful than a +1. But that would be pricey, unless we can persuade him.
Well, if you wanted to get the +2 books and buy the entire set, I will put. And he seems to do like a quick calculation in his head. I will knock off 200 gold per book. So 9,000 gold for the set.
It's pretty good.
200 per book.
He'll knock off 200 per book, so it'll be 1,800 for each of the level 2 books.
I can cast Greater Restoration on you guys as well, so you won't need to sleep.
So it'll be 10,800. I mean, I have that there. I'm happy to buy these books.
We owe you big time.
I will say I'm taking priority on the wisdom though, because if I can get rid of that -1, my life will be so much better.
Wisdom save check, please.
No.
Minus 1 to
No. Bad math.
But I'm a good DM.
No, you're
true.
an awful DM.
So what's the total again?
I got an A.
So it'll be 9,000 gold for the full set.
Damn.
Tell you what, let's pop them to one side. What about spell scrolls? You got any spell scrolls for us?
Indeed, I have plenty of them. And he gestured, given that his arms are now full and his trunk's also full, he just sort of nudges his head in this general direction.
Can I peruse?
Yep.
What we got?
It's effectively whatever spell you basically want. It's basically organised by level.
I'm going straight to the 9th level spells. How much are these?
Right, so bear with me. I have this really wonderful app for organising this, but I can't actually do searches inside the app for some reason.
This is why you write your own list.
I'm going to get my player's handbook out and have a look at the druid.
Maybe you should look at
Okay.
Matt's Monster Manual instead.
Have a look at what?
Matt's Monster Manual.
It is covered in sequins.
I was just
I
sat down
love
and looking, I
that.
was like, something wrong with your book. And it's kids have covered it in, they bedazzled the beholder.
Oh, cute.
I mean, if I ever see a sparkly beholder, I'm going to laugh at it first.
Well, there's a
Oh, I
picture.
love
and,
it.
and then when you kill it, you'll hang it from the ceiling and just spin it around. Shine light up at it.
It's almost actually more terrifying
Absolutely
bedazzled. Can you imagine being like in a dark room and then like you've got like a torch or something, then like sudden like rainbow lights because it's illuminating of it, and you just turn around.
Okay, so back to the shop. The scrolls are organised in spell order, and then they're also divided by the shelves as to what sort grouping they fall into. So you've got cleric, druid, and wizard together. Sorcerer has its own. Bard has its own, and Paladin and Ranger have their own separate ones as well. The level 9 ones for the Cleric, Druid, and Wizard, and Sorcerer are in the range of $4,000, but going up and down a little bit.
For a 9th level spell?
Yep.
That ain't too bad, as soon as you've got like a spare 10.
Yeah, they do vary in price, but on average it's about $4,000. Is there a particular spell you're looking for?
No, it was more for Torden as the wizard who can copy all these into a book.
Can I copy spell scrolls into books?
Yes.
That's what wizards do.
I thought they copied books into books.
Yeah, spell books as well, but
It's all
spell
they,
scrolls as
well,
well.
not all they do, but that's their main power. Is they can any spell from any class from anywhere, they can put it into their book.
So, but the reason why this confusion has come up is because Tortimer specifically said she doesn't read Common. She only reads her own lizard form of Aztecian.
That was at the beginning. I've been taught to Common by Morella.
So she was then taught to read Common and Elvish from Morella. So she's only just now learning to copy spells over.
Okay. I'm gonna go along the spells in front and I'll go ta. Here it is, and I'll pull a spell scroll out for tongues, and I'll say, yeah, that means you can read anything.
Thank you.
I think it's actually comprehend languages, I think is the way
Told
to
us
get.
sort of like, but gradually take it from him, sort of like, I'm very confused. I thought we didn't like each other.
Why are you giving this?
Why are you giving this to me?
You just give me shit and I don't really care. That's how it goes.
So what level is comprehend languages again?
I think it's level 1.
Okay, so in that case it'll be a level 25. Sorry, 25 gold rather.
Well, I might be
Instead
wrong.
of
I might be
level
wrong.
25 spell.
Let's give me
Break
level
the game.
25.
I think we had to come up with that backstory Tor couldn't read because I had a glitch in my profile that broke.
Yeah, she was originally in school in necromancy and then it didn't work, so we had to swap her over to something.
Yeah.
Something went funny with, I don't know whether I had an update and they messed up, or my profiles went all weird and then it stopped working.
Well, there you go. You can have that now. You don't have to use it. I can't really read either, but I don't use books, so it doesn't really bother me.
As soon as you say that, I just like put my hand in my head, being like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
I thought I was just going to do thumbs up and Raider and go,
And then
love you!
And then you just sort of like turn, and there's this book which is just like opening and closing of its own volition. It just open and closes like, you're telling me.
Books are always surrounded by idiots, so you have to teach the idiots to not be idiots. Duh.
If I can say it, in order for us to go and fight a dragon, maybe we can try to find some kind of spell to keep it in place, so it doesn't fly away.
That's it. I was trying to look at my spells to see if I had any.
Oh, like a giant hold person or something like that, but for a creature.
I believe there's Hold Monster, I believe.
Touch, action, not
There
action,
is Hold
I'm
Monster.
looking at
There's
my
Dominate
spells.
Monster as well.
Yeah,
That's
Hold
a
Monster.
thing.
You choose a creature you can see within range, target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or be paralysed for the duration. It's
That
a
might
5th
be
level
pretty
spell.
important.
I'm gonna go look through. Oh, here's a good one, and I'll pull it out and I'll go. If you want to fight a mage, they cast spells and stuff, right? This one makes them even more fucking stupid than me, and I'll present it out and I'll show them Feeble Mind.
Oh my god, Feeble Mind's such a good spell.
It means they can't do fuck all. They can't talk. They can't cast spells or anything. They're just. So if we do that to the mage, you know, he's fucked, isn't he?
I have Big B's hand.
That was a chance.
So that's an 8th level spell. It does psychic damage and then intelligence charisma becomes 1. The only problem is that at the moment Tordem, I believe, can only cast 6th level.
Yeah, I can only go higher because I've got the staff which lets me cast some sets
Yeah.
higher.
You should be. I think you have to roll to cast it, but you won't be able to. And you can copy it into your spell book. If you copy it, you can't use it. But a spell scroll you can just use.
Yeah, it's just
But you have
a
to roll
case of
for it.
writing them out.
So in theory,
Yeah.
I could copy it and still use the scroll.
No, once you copy it, it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's
the
the
downside
way
of
you
it.
said that then, that's what I was like, what? No, wait, is it not the other
Yeah.
way?
I only know that from Critical Role. They find a really cool spell called Gate, and if you can call you say anything's name, and it'll be dragged through a gate in front of you and just land in front of you.
Which campaign's that in?
That's in the first one when they're fighting Voragor, the White Dragon.
Why don't we do that to solve the problem of getting the dragon away from thing? Why don't we find out the dragon's name and cast the gate spell and just put it through a gate?
Not in my shop.
Yeah.
Not in my shop.
No,
And then we don't have to find the
not in the
wizard
shop, we
because
would
we
never
stole
have
the
the
dragon
books.
back.
So many cool spells.
Are
Time
there
stop.
Whoosh.
Are there any normal books in here, like just fiction?
Yeah, there's plenty of fiction books. This is effectively like the size of your local library, and it's just filled with like books left, right, and centre. There's fiction, non-fiction, textbooks, spell books, scrolls, training manuals.
Frank and Jason, the never-ending story. I can cast level 8 spell. Is it level 8? No, it's level 6.
Yep.
I have 7, 8 and 9 because it's the wand and the start. The
Yeah.
wand and the... Yeah, I got 2 wands.
Yeah. So are you getting the hold monster scroll as well?
I assume so.
Okay.
I assume I'm going to get hold that monster. You might have to add it via that thing.
Okay, so 1,125. Okay, so any other books you guys would like to get?
Can I look for a silly... I'm just gonna make up a book. It's the dream book for Morella. It's about a girl cleric who grows up and goes on to become like the best healer cleric in the world, who almost becomes a god but doesn't because they're humble.
That sounds like what Morella's already trying to do.
Basically,
Yes.
yeah, it's basically what Morella wants to do, but it's just fiction, and she's gonna read it and be like, I want to be like that.
Okay, so you basically find you basically just find like a big it's like a collection of books in like a little box, and it's like the Adventures Compendium of Arson Yesrorius, the battle mage of whichever land you want to think it of.
Going
But-
straight
but-
in my basket.
But in it is effectively 25 books.
I shall buy them all.
Okay, so I'll put that as okay, and that would effectively equate to 5 silver.
Shall give a gold.
Okay. Okay, so any other books that people want to get?
I'm looking. There are some cool fucking spells, isn't there?
How about some healing spells? Not to offend Mariella, but
What do you mean? Have I ever let you guys down with my healing?
No, but you know, if you're busy, if you are waiting to find a way and stuff like that, you know, it happens so many times, and you were like, "Oh my god, go back and forth, go back and forth." We can try to avoid it. It's not because I didn't trust you, Birdie. You know.
There's a 6th level spell totem called Magic Jar. I don't know. I think those are totem like jars and putting things in them.
Hey, I got plenty of jars, and I'm gonna just open my cloak, and I've got like a ton of jars in my cape. See? Just need
Yeah,
to
but this
put
one, these ones are magic. Although it's a necromancy spell though, so you might, it's a bit dark, so you might not want to use it.
That's what I did used
Ooh,
to
show
do.
it to me. What does he do?
Oh mate, it's a wall of text. You'll have to read it yourself instead of me going into it. But it's essentially you can put your soul in a container.
Oh.
You effectively turn yourself into Frank, make yourself a genie.
Why would I want to be Frank? No one wants to be Frank.
That's true.
So while you're discussing all of this, the elephant is just like patiently just waiting for you with all these books in his hand.
You can put them down. You don't have to carry them, mate.
So is that all of the books that you want to get?
Or you can possess someone. That's what it does.
What if we possess the dragon?
Or the mage. It has to be a humanoid.
God damn it, ruining my dreams. What if we turn the dragon into a humanoid and then possess him?
But the mage has control over the dragon, so if you go into the mage, then you have control over the dragon as well. Well, we don't know that, we're assuming.
No, you have been told that. But the mage has effectively cursed the dragon with helplessness. So, and the only way to sort of like break that curse is to kill the mage in view of the dragon. So he witnesses her death, and then you'll be able to then cast Remove Curse, and that will break the spell.
What could go wrong?
I think we got this.
Okay, so is that you finalising the deal?
I'm not the money man.
Going once? Going twice? Okay.
Well, where did he go?
Okay, so Kashan, can you deduct 10,151 gold from your inventory?
I paid for my books. It's okay, I paid for my books.
Okay,
Take it
so
all away.
More maths.
okay, so put Charlotte if you want to deduct 1 gold, and then Kashan 10,150.
John, be right back. It's about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I'll do it then. Okay, so is there anything else that you would like to do in here?
I'm good.
No.
I'm good, thank you.
So module +2.
Walking past the shops next to it. Does he? What does he sell? Is it gems?
Yeah, he's the gem shop.
Yeah, I'll if you don't mind, guys, I've got a little purse to just empty.
Go for it. Do I have anything I want to sell?
I think all of you do at some level. Because you spend quite a bit of time in the mines, so you do have quite a lot of gems.
Yeah,
Would they
because-
sell gems as well?
Yeah, you're fairly sure they would. There's nothing to indicate
Okay.
that they wouldn't, if that makes sense.
So far, I have 2 diamonds on me, which I need for Revivify. Do you think that's it? Should I buy a third?
Did I not just give you a diamond?
Well, then I'd feel bad because then you're not getting money.
I was given thousands of gems by Kashan at the last session. Like a whole... It was like absurd. I just put bag of gems, but it was like an absurd amount.
Oh, apparently wait. Oh, okay. I have 2 diamonds I can use for the spell, and then I have 1 diamond that's worth 5,000 gold. I could sell that and then buy more diamonds. No, I can't, because it's a diamond worth 10,000. That's not how money works, Lottie. If I get 5,000 gold, I can buy something worth 10,000. Yes.
Okay, so the first thing you notice about this shop, aside from like all of the jewels and stuff inside, is the fact that 2 guards are specifically standing outside this one. And so one is like very heavily armored, decked out with a big shield. The other one seems to be standing as more of a doorman, and they open the door for you and specifically escort you inside, and then close the door behind you.
Thank you very much.
Ooh.
So standing, effectively standing on like a little perch, which is in the corner of the room, is I've forgotten what they're called now. Not Aracocto, the other one.
What, the eagle one?
Bugbear.
But the more
Oh, Kenku.
yeah, Kenku, thank you. a Kenku that is quite decked out in sort of like Eastern attire with like a turban and everything like that. And he's sort of perched on this stick, one-legged. And then whenever he sees you, his wings flap out and he jumps onto the desk. Greetings, greetings, he says in like 2 different voices, and you can see that he's doing a sort of mimicry instead of actually talking. How can I help you?
Well, I bet we are in a right shop because you got some gems to sell.
Sell? Sell? Of course.
Well, I can start. Skipping all the conversation, can you just open my inventory page? It does says the value of it, and there are quite a few. Like I've got onyx opals. Like I've got ruby that's worth
Onyx in your
5,000.
bag?
No, not that
2
onyx.
players onyx in your bag. Let them out.
She
And I've
was
got
being rather quiet.
Hey guys, I don't want to open my wardrobe full of skeletons, okay? Yeah, and there's also like 2 rubies worth 10,000.
Okay, so Marilla, I will allow you to do a quick Arcana check.
Oh, goodness. How exciting. Where's my Arcana? Oh, terrible. Oh. 6.
Okay, nothing springs to mind, unfortunately. Unless you want to use one of your hero points.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, do I?
When did you go left?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go have a little look-sees. I've lost them.
They're right at the very bottom of your inventory in the other possessions.
Thank you. Apparently I have 7 left.
What hero points?
I haven't used one yet, I don't think.
Yeah, so you basically just
so-
give yourself advantage.
So I shall roll again. And use a hero point.
And then Onyx just like, points at you and just goes, guidance. But nothing happens.
Oh. Duh. 14 this time.
Okay. But you are aware of an item that has changed hands in your party's inventory, which is effectively an anti-vampire weapon that was given to you for the specific purposes of fighting vampires, but was lacking a ruby, so you weren't able to use it.
Oh, yeah.
Is it in your inventory?
Okay, that's the nuke.
The Holy Symbol of Ravenkind.
Ah, yes, Holy Symbol of Ravenkind. I'm always nervous to read this. Yes, I have the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind.
Yeah, but you haven't been able to use it because it's missing a ruby, which appears to be its spell focus. So in that regard, Baracus, would you like to sell your rubies?
Hey,
Well, it's kind of late to defeat the vampires with that, right? But also, we don't know what he does.
What kind of ruby
what if we end up in the dream again and we see that guy, what was his name? Strand? Like, I don't want to fight him.
Friend.
Feel like I've just done a dishonor to myself by saying that. Oh.
And Morella takes 50 psychic pissing off straws damage.
Oh no, my other Curse of Strahd character's gonna die now. He'll be the second one to die.
Dale will take out of his bag a star ruby. Will this fit? See if it will slot inside your thing.
I rustle in my bag, kind of like tipping things out really awkwardly and then like trying to shove them in so I don't make a mess to find the item.
In doing so, the nuclear book falls to the floor.
It's okay, we have to say the magic words. We have to say the magic words. I gently pick it up like a baby.
Okay, so unfortunately the star ruby doesn't go into it. Not necessarily because it doesn't fit, but because it's made pretty clear that it's a ruby that is required. The star ruby looks quite odd in comparison to the other rubies which are in there.
Yeah, I guess you want to fit a star-shaped item in a circular shape.
I was never that good at school. I just went in the round hole.
In that case, just out of curiosity, I grab my one. Does it like resonate if I like put it closer, or like does it
Okay,
look like
so if you give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm good on it.
Guidance. That's a spell I can do, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's the 16 plus. I need that before.
So 24, did you say?
Nope. I said 18.
Okay, so as you put the ruby close, expecting sort of resonance, instead of getting resonance, what you get is sort of suction, as the ruby is drawn towards the empty slot, but you're able to pull it away in time that the ruby doesn't leave your hand and becomes embedded in the symbol.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't think this is something that we need to do in a shop.
Tick tock, time is money.
Guys, do you want to open it, or should we wait to go outside?
We should probably wait to go outside.
Yeah, thank you. Cool. Passing on another matter, should we just? Can I? Are you interested in acquiring some gems here?
Of course, I am a gem shop after all.
Yes. I noticed. So I've got in my possessions. Wait, which ruby that does fit in the?
Any of them, they're all sort of the same. For some reason, it's split them into two, but you have 3 rubies in your inventory.
Oh, okay. Alright. So I would like to sell the 2 rubies. The Sardonyx, Star Rose Quartz.
Okay,
Chicken.
so 10,000.
Opal, Onyx, not that Onyx.
So 1 sec, just catching up. So there's Sardonyx, Star Quartz. The Opal 1,000.
The Onyx, the Gem Onyx, the Citrine. Oh, I don't know how you spell that.
Yep, so 50. Yep.
The Chrysoprase.
Yep.
Chelteney, Carnelian. Oh no,
Yep.
that's a bottle of wine. I need that. Yep.
Okay, so is that all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 10,000 plus 50 plus 50 plus 1,000 plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 plus 100 plus 50. So he examines each of these in turn. Like, you put them on a tray and he examines them, and this is it's a very lengthy process, so this takes about half an hour. And eventually he puts them down and is like, and goes, "You are? Yes. I shall give you 11,500 gold for these collections."
Oh, he is cheating. You know what? It is fun. I'm just gonna. Yep.
So you're happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you want to remove all of the gems from your inventory and add 11,500. And I'll let you do an inside check as well.
Can I have a little pat from Mariel?
Guidance.
I'll give you guidance too, double guidance. I think we're allowed to do it.
Yep, so if you want to add 2d4 to your roll.
Oh, I love that. 15.
Okay, so you're not entirely sure whether it's him being charitable or if he's made some sort of error, but he's effectively giving you 50 extra gold.
Well, I said nothing.
Very good. Is there any other business that we could attend to?
I have a diamond, if you would like it.
What sort of diamond would you like? There are all sorts of diamonds that you could engage with.
I just have this, and I bring it out. I just have this little diamond, if you'd like it.
Is this the one that's in your arms box?
Yeah, the 5,000 gold one.
Okay. So he examines this and says, "Very fine, very fine. 5,000 gold for the diamond."
Okay, thank you. I'm glad it's in good condition. The most that's touched it is a bit of incense smoke.
Yes. You just lose that. So yeah, if you will remove that from your inventory and give yourself 5,000 gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Morela's rich again. Goodbye that 400 gold.
Okay, so I will also say that this is all going into the bank account. He's not giving you these
Okay.
golds.
Okay, good, because if I put 5,000 gold in my purse, I'm over encumbered. Okay, can I just have an update on how much is in the account now? Because I am confused.
That's what I'm just going through.
It should be over 25.
Yeah, last I had it at was 24,500.
Yes, so but, after your last visit to the bank, you left the bank with 14.5 grand in the account. But so, and I just realised I haven't actually updated that, so bear with me. So 14,500. So the money that Kashan got, that was put into the bank account. Plus 80. So that brought it to 33,280. So then he's just spent 10,151. Brought it to 23,129. Then 11,500 just put in. Plus another 5,000.
Pick up what you can.
Oh, what the fuck? Ugh. Sorry, one sec, guys.
You alright?
Oh, good.
Yeah, this calculator is... For some reason my keyboard keeps on changing its origin, so it keeps on thinking it's American, so lots of my buttons getting changed over.
Also, Matt, you shouldn't have to do this for us. Like, you're the DM, you're not our fucking bank teller.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
No, I mean, then you can fuck with us, because then when we go back, we won't know how much gold we got. We don't know if we're getting scammed or not, you know what I mean?
So,
It's up to us to keep track of all our shit.
So I will put, purely because I can't be asked to do odd numbers, I will say that after all of these transactions, you have 40k in your account.
Okay, thank you. I now know what we have. It's just because I missed a session, I didn't know what was happening in the bank account.
Okay, yeah, and then you've invested 20k in rebuilding the city.
So does that leave us with 20k?
No, you've got 40 and then 20,000 floating around.
Technically we have 60k,
Okay.
but we've invested 20.
Which is what, like, 4 million? You've got in the bank account, and 2 million you put into...
Yeah, 4 million in your bank account, 2 million that you've invested in rebuilding the cities in the wasteland.
Damn, we're good at this business thing, guys. We should just retire. We should just get ourselves a nice home and retire.
I want my island. I've already got a name for it.
I'm happy in the temple.
I want a ship, adventurer.
Well, you'll get your ship, adventurer.
You can have a ship, you can sail around my island.
We're getting a ship anyway.
2 ships. We get you 1 ship big enough to put another ship inside.
Oh, don't go giving him ideas.
Call it shipception. Say that quickly.
Yeah, but the problem is that if it is shipception and Leonardo DiCaprio is on board, it doesn't bode well for the future of the ship.
That is so true.
You have to say it like Sean Connery. Shipception.
Okay, so now that you've seemed considerably richer, is there anything further you would like to do here?
I'm good personally.
Yeah, I'm pretty content.
Good to go. Well,
I do have loads of gems to sell as well, but I don't really want to put them in the bank. So I'll just keep holding them. They're nice. They sparkle.
We can always go to the bank and withdraw it so it goes into your purse.
No, it's okay. Then I've got to carry around all that gold. The gems are just easier to carry around. It's all right. Gems are as good as money in some places.
Okay, so but out of all of these shops, you've still got Archer's Dream, Frank Strippers, and what did I call it again? Oasis of Smiles, if you want to just explore the various shops.
Let's go into Oasis. Which one's the smelly one with the incense and that? Down here, is that this one?
That one, yeah.
Because we need to get some healing potions, right? We didn't get any healing potions. That was like the one thing.
Oh, that might be such a smart idea. Yeah.
It was like the one thing we came here for last session was someone mentioned healing potions.
Okay, so but as you step outside, the guards open the doors for you and close it again. But as you step outside, you go to the Oasis of Smiles, and the first thing you can see is that this is basically done to be a giant greenhouse. It's floor-to-ceiling glass windows, and everything is condensed on the other side of it, on the inside, so it sort of obscures the visibility.
It's fancy.
So you open the door, and a billow of cool steam just comes whooshing out. And as you step through the door, a very sort of like Indian style sitar chord just goes.
There's gonna hold his cloak like Marilyn Monroe as he walks in.
Okay, so the first thing that you can see is that steam is coming up from the floor, and some of it is just like normal steam, other is a very moisture steam, others is very perfume steam, but it basically gives this area like a really sort of rainforesty vibe. And as you step in, you can see that this place is half sort of like botanical garden and another half a sort of butterfly reserve.
Maya?
Because there are butterflies and dragonflies and fey dragonflies just everywhere. to the point they're starting to settle on you as you're looking around.
I just stand still with like butterflies in my hand.
Can I get an animal handling check from all of you?
Oh god.
I am going to with my. Is one of them going to land on my staff? Did you say?
Yeah, they're just generally just landing on all of you.
I'm going to use one charge of my staff to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, with your staff, does that stop it being a ritual?
It just says one charge. You cast it.
Okay, sure. So yeah, you just sort of put the staff glows, and suddenly you can just understand everything that is being said. And
what are they saying? What are these little fuckers saying, flying all around us? Are they mugging us off? Are they happy to see us?
Well, the first thing that you can sort of ascertain is that every single one of these dragonflies is absolutely stoned. It's like, whoa, I see people. Yeah, I see people too. Yeah, that sort of tone of voice, very hippie style talking.
Nice. I was like, can I make like a perception check? Where's the stone smoke coming from?
But can I get either perception or nature, whichever is high for you?
Natural 1, doesn't matter.
But yeah, so you're just sort of like completely taken with just the sheer sense, which are just going all around that you can't really identify each one.
I'll turn around to the group and go, guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but all of these dragonflies and fairy dragons, they're all really stoned and they're speaking to me. Well, speaking out loud anyway.
Guys, I'm completely sober, but the fairies are talking to me.
I swear they are. I swear they are.
And they say I'm the insane one for talking to people who aren't really there when they actually are. Goodness.
I'll follow you, Maria. I'll follow you.
I'm going to see if I can do anything cool with them. You guys carry on.
I know.
Well,
it's really inconsiderate to people to just assume that you're insane, isn't it?
do they?
Exactly. Yes. Fully.
Well, do you think they hide because of the smoke?
Okay, so then there's a rustling in the plant behind you, and out steps a gnome, and the gnome is also completely high out of his head. He's like, ah, namaste. Hey.
Okay, I want what you get. Right.
Oh, do you want a cupcake?
I don't do cupcakes, but I do brownies. He comes over and just
Oh.
and just holds up a tray.
I would
Free
kindly...
sample.
Would Morella know that this isn't just a brownie?
Give me a wisdom check. Sorry, an insight check, and we can find out.
And did you say an insight check?
Yep.
Yeah, because this would be so funny if Morella got high. Little Morella. I don't want a natural 20! Bad dice!
I mean,
Can I use a hero
Use a
point
hero
to roll
point.
again?
yeah, if you want, or you could just volunteer to just fail this roll.
No,
I
because
think
then
Morena would probably have disadvantage on it because she's not a woman of the world, is she?
No. So,
No,
She
yeah,
exactly.
knows stuff.
I'm using a hero point. I'm not wasting the natural 20. I'm just going to reuse it. I'm just going to roll again.
Mhm.
Be bad. Be terrible.
19.
Wait, do you have a dice that is cursed?
Yeah. That's the one that just rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so I was about to say, if it was already cursed, you could roll it to roll badly, and then you'll break the curse.
Oh my god, that's such a smart... I mean, I just rolled a nat 20, so...
Yeah, so you've broken the curse, so that dice is now no longer cursed.
Woo! Okay, what's my insight? 9 altogether that time.
Okay, so no, you wouldn't... all you see is cake. Cake with like, white frosting on it, but other than that, just cake.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry, my Discord just completely died, so I had to leave call quickly. Apologies. I rolled a 9.
Yep, so but You just basically see these as brownies with white frosting on top of them, but other than that, just brownies.
Okay, are you sure you don't want some cake or oh, I don't actually have any of my cupcakes left, do I?
I don't think so, no.
We did buy like hundreds of cakes, like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
got
yeah,
Lumbus
that's
cake. I'm not gonna give them my cake though, my expensive Lumbus cake.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
slightly selfish.
the cake that you bought literally 3 weeks ago from the Vikings, and
Yeah, that's gone.
yeah, that would have gone.
I can give you a blessing from Lyria in exchange for this if you'd like.
These brownies also give blessings, so blessing for a blessing, sister.
Okay.
Bless you.
I will.
Can I try to see one for myself?
Free helping. These give you awakening. Awakening should never be charged for.
Can I just take it then?
Yep, he's basically just holding out the tray for you.
Oh, cool. I take the tray.
Cool.
These brownies are really good, thank you.
Can I get a constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yes. I want her to get high so badly. I just think it's gonna be the most adorable thing.
I was gonna say, were you one of those easily to exploit people? Just take it.
Okay, sure. Why not? Oh no,
Uh,
terrible. Absolutely god awful 9 again.
Nice.
Okay, so you start to feel the sensations of being of the world not necessarily spinning, but becoming more slanted, and colours become much more vibrant, and things sort of like move up in the volume. So things that were quite quiet are suddenly quite nominal, but things that were really loud, like the water flowing in this bathtub in the middle of the room and the fluttering of the dragonflies, that becomes more nominal. And as you look up into the glass roof, you can see the aurora borealis just floating hazily in the sky.
I'm gonna just sit down on the ground.
So
Dur's seen this before. Can Dur go around? Dur gets down. Dur knows how to get high. He's going to go around and go, right, get out your fancy new goblets, and he's going to create water in the goblets for people and give everyone a cake while they're sitting down on the ground getting high.
Ah, I can help. And he wanders over. He pulls out a giant bong. Given that he's a gnome, he's quite small. He's smaller than you are, so the bong is like a normal size. So it's actually bigger than he is.
A bong or a bowl?
Bong.
You're right, mate. No, I don't smoke it anymore. It's addled my brain. I'm just going to help out these fine fellas if that's all right.
Very well. I shall sit here, contemplating. He starts puffing on it.
And I'll lean into everyone and go, it's probably a good time to rob the place. That guy's high as a fucking kite.
He is high? He's sat on the ground.
Yeah. And I'll just carry on walking.
Okay, so as you wander around, first off, you're just seeing like the general like plant life and the pockets of steam which are coming up, but then you also see like what is effectively his stock, and it's basically potion ingredients on one side, and then ready potions which seem to be made to sort of custom order, are underneath the desk. Sitting on the desk, however, is an extremely ugly bird, but that is basically just like sitting almost looking incredibly unhealthy. It's pecked off like a number of its feathers, so it's got this massive bald patches all over its body, and it just generally looks really unhealthy.
Is it like an animal?
Yeah, it's a bird.
It is a bird.
Yeah.
I can't speak with animals on it. Another charge.
I'll just say the same one applies.
I think it is 10 minutes. Yeah, you're right. 10 minutes. Hello there. Are you the owner of this fine establishment? I say to the bird.
What do you want?
I just asked you a question. I just said hello, and if you were the owner here.
Do I look like the owner?
I mean, you're up at the desk. You look like you mean business.
Well, I don't. I just want to stay here, away from everybody else, and just die in peace.
Oh no, that's a bit sad. Why do you want to die?
Well, everybody just wants to look at me. Everybody just wants me to do something. I'm sick and tired of it. I just want it to end.
Well, I mean, I could just get you out of this shop if you want. That guy's high as a kite. He probably won't even see you walk out.
Well, that's the point. He's high as a kite, so he doesn't notice me. He leaves me in peace.
Do you want to leave, or do you want to stay here?
I want to stay. I just want people to stop looking at me. At which point he starts hawking, and he seems to be coughing quite badly. And so whenever he finishes, he spits out what appears to be several of his feathers.
Oh, that's no good. I'm going to say, yeah, let me try to touch verbal somatic material. What I need a morsel of food. I'm going to go in my pouch, take out a bit of old cookie or a bit of old bread I got from the shop the other day, and I go, yeah, I bought this the other day for everyone in the town. It's only fair you get your share. And as I throw the bit of bread to him, I'll use that to cast animal friendship.
Okay, so bear with me. Let me just bring its stat block up.
It needs to have an intelligence of 4 or... Oh, it must have an intelligence of 4 or higher, so it might not work.
Come on. Intelligence of... Okay, it's got intelligence 2, so yeah, it's able to work.
I think it doesn't work. Oh no, it does. It knows if it's under. You're right, I read it, I misread it. I thought it says it must hear and see you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails. I thought it meant you must be able to see you and hear it and have a higher. No, so wisdom save 18. Okay. 17, sorry, wisdom save 17.
That failed.
There. That's better, isn't it? My name's Durr. What's your name?
Oh, that doesn't matter. I'll take a new name whenever I've come back to life.
Oh, come now, we're friends. We have to share names.
Fine. I'm Theo.
Theo?
Theo. With a PH.
Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you. It's a unique way of spelling it. As I say, I'm Durr. These behind me, the stone lot on the floor, are the Alphas. We just thought we'd come peruse your fine shop.
Oh, I've heard of Alphas. Monster slayers, are you not?
I'm going to lean in and I'll go, well, I don't really know. I've only been with them a couple of days. What have you heard? Good or bad things? Are they to be trusted or what?
Well, I've heard both things. Alphas are nearly as old as I am, you see. Have you ever heard of Thermopylae?
No, what is that? Some kind of drink?
It was a great battle. 300 warriors against thousands of enemies. Oh. That was the starting point for the Alphas.
Pretty impressive. And what, they won?
Ha! No.
Oh, yeah. That would be a lot to ask, to be fair. Put up a good fight, though.
Yes, indeed. And since then, they have been knights, they have been legionnaires, they have been secret assassins. Doing both good and bad.
And I look over to them and go, right, so they're just like people then, just like every other person.
Yes.
Well, that's good to know. At least.
Boring people. At which point he starts coughing again.
People ain't boring. You said you don't want to be seen. I mean, do you want me just to throw a cloak over you, or what will make the situation better for you?
To be left alone.
But you're not going to be left. I mean, I can just leave you alone now, but then everyone else will keep coming in and attacking. Oh yeah, look at the bird, just pulling his feathers out. What could actually help?
Well, I suppose if you had somewhere that I could go to die in peace.
I mean, you're a bird, right? When was the last time you flew?
A long time ago. I'm too old to fly.
What if I give you a bit of, rejuvenation, a little sparkener, a little, little livener, and then set you free and watch you fly wherever you can fly wherever you want and die, can't you?
But I don't want to be free. I want to die in peace. So
you want to die in captivity in peace?
I'm not in captivity. I'm just not just not observed here. In case you haven't noticed, that gnome doesn't know his arse from his elbow. What is an elbow? I'm a bird. I don't have elbows.
No, I think it's about there, and I'll try and point it out. I mean, you say you're not in captivity, but you are in a cage. I don't.
He's not in a cage. He's literally just sitting on the on the
Oh,
desk.
he's just sitting there. I thought he was in a cage. My bad. Okay, so you're not in captivity. You just want to. I mean, do you want me just to end it? I'll just, give you the old chicken snap and just.
Tempting, but unfortunately no. I have responsibilities.
What are those responsibilities? Maybe I can find someone to take over.
No, unfortunately it has to be me. I am something of a elemental.
So, what kind of bird are you?
Before you ask that, I'll allow you to do a nature check and see if you can work it out.
Nature, intelligence, not good. That's a natural 1. I'm using luck. That's a natural 20!
Alright, good.
1 in 400 chance that'd happen. Thank you. Fucking maths. Carry on.
Okay, so you're able to put various things together. His name is Theo, with a PH. But he is in a state of, clearly at the end of his life. He's talked about rejuvenation and coming back to life. You're looking at Phoenix.
Oh. Right. Okay. So you need somewhere to change for a bit, and then what? You'll be happy again. What do you think?
Yes, once I die and come back, I will be rejuvenated, and then I can, he shakes himself, continue with my duties.
How long do you need? How long do you need to be left alone in here for?
He coughs again and spits out more feathers. Not long, I don't think.
What, like a minute, a day, an hour, a week?
Days. Minutes,
Days, what?
hours, I do not know. Death will come when it comes.
What if, like, I took this guy outside and then said the shop's closed, and then we just closed it for like 5 days? Would that be enough?
I don't know. I don't work to a timetable here. I will die when I die.
What if something kills you?
Then that will be a problem.
So you can't be killed, but you can just die.
Effectively, yes.
Okay.
If something kills me, then I will explode, incinerating everything in the local area. But if I am allowed to just die in peace, I will just turn to ash.
What if I just took you somewhere else and like left you like in a hole in a tree or something, so you're not here?
And then I would be bothered by the wildlife.
So who would you rather be bothered by, the stone gnome or a bird?
The stone gnome, obviously. I don't even think he knows I'm here.
You sound like just a bit of a moany prick then, to be honest, don't you?
I'm 7,000 years old. How much of a moany prick would you be if you lived that long?
I mean, yeah, but every solution someone gives you, you just shoot it down. If you can't fix something, why fucking moan about it?
I'm not moaning about it. I was minding my own business. You came over and talked to me.
I'll turn around and leave. Fucking math on that one, I'll say to the alphas.
Okay, so what are the rest of you doing while being high?
I would like to be sat just somewhere on the floor. I don't care where. Loads of butterflies like on my hand, like some in my hair, and I'm just talking to them.
Is this going to be
But,
like
like-
your new art project, just Morella lying on the floor, just covered in butterflies?
Yeah, I've got an image in my head, but it's just very much like almost drunken babbling me like, and then I became a cleric there. I'm really worried about that down, and you don't know what I'm saying because you're just a butterfly. But I'm like, it's just like that, like sort of speech.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, please?
A dexterity saving throw for sitting on the floor. Absolutely. Sounds like me for real. Dexterity. 14.
Okay, so a butterfly doesn't fly into your mouth as you're saying this.
Oh!
If I come over, can I translate for Morella?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
What the other ones are saying back. So you say it, and I'll just sit there and go. So the dragonfly says, and I'll just be a translator for her.
Okay.
Yeah, the dragonfly seemed really, really interested in your story, and so, like they're trying to like put their own spin on this, and it's like, yeah, it's like there's alternate realities and stuff where well, you did this instead of that, and that caused a whole new you to be, and so there'll be like 2 yous, but at once, like together at the same time. Like really profound, like really profound epiphanies while I talk.
So yeah, the dragonflies are pretty up there, Morella. I think you can have a good chat here.
I don't notice they're there. I just keep talking to the butterfly.
So Barracas, what are you doing while being high, or are you high?
Yeah, probably. Doing Barracas. I'll sit next to Marielle on the floor, and I'll start to stroke the hair. Gross.
Yeah, just casually just braiding her hair, like really artistically.
Soft. The softness.
What's Torden doing while being high, Ned?
Torden is high, obviously.
Yep.
Torden's high is looking at everyone's goblets of water.
Mm-hmm.
And then slowly sort of like picking them up with her tail and basically dumping them on people.
Okay. So Tordem is basically taking all of your cups while you're not looking and just casually
And
just
then
dunking
putting the
them on
cups
you.
in her pocket.
And stealing your cups.
And then when she runs out of cups, she's just casually like, but I mean like that's everyone. That's not just our group, that's like everyone in this building. She's just going up to people and just basically taking things that they've got in their hands. But she's like, if it's got liquid in it, she's pouring it on their heads like really slowly.
Okay.
Just to see if they melt.
Okay. Yeah, so Tordem's trying to see if you guys will melt if you have water poured on you.
Because water is the fiend.
I'll just take it. And she pours it on me. To be fair, it's worse. I thought she was going to start eating the dragonflies.
Okay, so at this point, the gnome has clearly fallen asleep, and he's just like fallen asleep against this wall, and he's just like snoring really loudly.
Right. I bet we should have what we came here for. Who wants to help me check out these potions then? And can I walk over? And are these like the big barrels of them over here, I take it?
Those are the ingredients, and then you've got like the plant-based ingredients. The actual potions are put basically in the shelves of the desk, and they seem to be done specifically for custom orders. They're not necessarily he doesn't necessarily have like a surplus supply of stuff. Like, here, come buy this.
So they make the potions on demand, basically.
Yeah.
So basically we could request any potion and he'll make it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Are there any
These are all
potions there right now that
high,
I can just look at? To see what other people might have ordered them, you know, what the range is, what its capabilities are.
Don't.
Okay, so there are a number of potions on the shelves, and they're all in these little open top boxes, and basically just like put in them. And you can see that some boxes are full, others only have like one in them, so you can gather that they're various different orders. But it's effectively just any sort of like potion that you can think of. There doesn't really seem to be but one particularly advanced potions here, but it's mostly like healing potions, potions of speed, potions of haste, potions of strength, that sort of thing.
I say we should just get them and just get them.
Yeah. Good plan. Come over here, Barracas. Let's collect our order that we put in last week.
Yep, totally.
And I'll walk up and I'll go, right, it was 2 of these crates, wasn't it? There they are, and I'll pick up 2 of the crates of potions.
Is Kashan with us, right?
Kashan, yeah, he's here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll just shove it down his beard.
Put him in his beard. He's high as fuck, look at him, he's on his back. It's alright, Kashan. You'll be alright soon, just breathe.
You need to help carrying his shopping, Kashan. We need the beard.
We'll bring him to him.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna try and roll Kashan over to them.
Okay, but I won't make you check the potions now. I'll just put them into Kashan's beard, so in the interim, because I know we're running short on time for Charlotte. But yeah, you basically just take 2 crates. One that has the 3 potions in it and another that has 4 in it.
Thank you very much. See you later, bee guy. And I'll leave.
He also sounds like a really loud snore, and a couple of smaller butterflies just stream out of his mouth.
Oh.
Can I catch a butterfly in a jar?
Can if you
Guys,
I'm going to chase the butterflies around with some jars and catch a couple of jars of butterflies. Just for Morella. I'm going to wrap it up in a pretty, put like a bit of pretty ribbon on top.
Yeah, sure. So you can.
And while Morella's asleep, I'm going to just put it next to her head.
Okay. I believe you do your lizard folk crafting on a short rest, don't you? Yeah. So next short rest, or long rest, whichever one comes. Torden will make a butterfly jar
It's
for
a butterfly house,
Marilla.
but like in a jar. So they kind of stay alive, so they're like her little pets.
I'm going to name them all and cry when they all die.
Yeah,
So-
but when she catches one of the dragonfly, can I hear what it's saying? Is it just like screaming?
I've been chosen. I'm the chosen one. Fuck all of you.
I'm free!
Actually, that one really likes that, Torden. Good job. You've made that dragonfly really happy.
How many are you grabbing? Because I have this idea of Morella naming them each after each member of the party.
Well, I have probably a few jars, so probably
Yeah, so you can
6 or
get
7.
6.
Yeah, I can get 6 of them. Combination of dragonflies and butterflies.
World, here I come.
Definitely gonna name Kashan after for a butterfly and not a dragonfly.
But he is such a butterfly.
He's just a little guy, you know, just a shy little guy.
Okay, so put your theft and kidnapping over. What would you like to do?
It's not kidnapping, it's fly napping. Difference. We're
Can I
setting it
just-
free. We're rescuing it from its oppression of being forced labour to keep these plants alive.
Yeah, no, I agree. Good job. I tried to do it with that phoenix back there, but he was a right cunt. Did you hear him?
the what?
That bird in the back there is a phoenix.
I don't see any birds, mate.
Back in the shop. That look, and I'll point at the scraggly fucking bird in the corner.
There is
Mate,
one tick
there's
coughs
no
and throws out
birds.
more feathers.
There is no birds here.
Right, we need to get you a glass of water. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so what would the rest of you like to do?
I'm still sat on the floor.
Yeah, Onyx has just grabbed you by one leg and just dragging you along.
What's wrong, Maya?
I love how, like, aren't you like one of the protectors of
Yeah,
this city
isn't it?
who's just high in the shopping district?
Never
She's
done
down
weed
here. I'm
before.
finishing my
I just
breakfast
was
and
given a
going to bed.
brownie and now I see shapes and
But Maya
colours.
doesn't want to come up.
Could I cast? I mean, it depends out of game if you want me to or not. But like a slight lesser restoration, just to ease it on your your little journey. So it's not just make sure you have a good trip.
Yeah, you can do that. You basically just cast it and you put. It's not necessarily a case of like you cure anything, but as you say, you just sort of smooth it out. But the things that were sort of like on the borderline of being freaky for Morella now become like cute and fluffy, so stuff like that.
And then I'm
I
gonna
really
polymorph-
hope you carry on.
I was gonna say, and then in front of her, I'm gonna polymorph into a T-Rex.
Monster!
So you transform into a T-Rex, but Morella sees Barney the purple dinosaur.
Oh, there you go.
You little guy, come here. Let me pat you on the head. You look so cute. Hi, little guy.
Ride it.
Okay, so now in the middle of the street there is a T-Rex and several high people coming out of the shop. So
This is a really good look for us, guys.
Yeah, I'll quickly morph back. It was, yeah. Don't want to scare
I
people.
suspect
Sorry,
the
it was just a
people here
joke.
would
Just a
kind of
little
know
stone
that
joke.
weird things come out of this shop as soon as everyone seems to go in there high as a kite. So if I'm perfectly honest, seeing a purple dinosaur T-Rex come out of the shop, I don't think they would actually be too bothered.
Fair, fine.
They've probably seen a lot worse.
Yeah.
I wonder what the dragons look like when they go in there.
The dragons just come out with just giant spliffs and just
Do the dad jokes get any better though?
I doubt it. Okay, so what are you guys doing now?
We quickly checked. I mean, not to go through every potion, but were there healing potions? We went there for healing potions. We haven't got any. Were there healing potions?
There's a random potion table which I'll need to roll on, so I'll do that in between the sessions.
Okay. Right, I'll have a quick look at it. Guys, I don't know if these are proper potions or not. I'm not that quick. I'll have to dip my finger in and have a proper taste. So I don't know. Do we want to get healing potions from somewhere else? I don't know this city.
I'm just gonna look.
Yeah. Cake sounds amazing right now. We can do cake.
What if we
Healing
get cake? To be fair, there's cakes with spells in. We can go and buy them, and then that's like a healing potion in a cake.
And then Onyx basically says, we could leave a note with the alchemist adventurers.
Where's the alchemist?
Fast asleep in the corner.
Oh, the high guy.
Do we trust what the high guy makes?
I mean, we don't know what they make yet. We haven't seen them. We just kind of borrowed these.
I can write an order on a note and stick it to his forehead, adventurers.
But will he know who left the note?
We'll say we're the post-it note people.
Well, that's
Adventurer.
helpful. Because that's probably what everyone writes. Do you think he talks to his dragonflies?
He didn't while you were in the shop, so...
Okay, no, I wondered if he spoke to the dragonflies. Maybe the dragonflies were the ones that actually took the orders.
I mean, Sita has Speak with Animals activated, so you can ask them.
Who am I speaking to?
The dragonflies, see if they'll take a potion order.
Do the dragonflies actually work for him, basically? I was curious how he left orders when he's high. I was like, what, Maya? No. That's it. Your chance is gone.
Dragonflies. Who does the ordering in there? Because that guy looks like he can't remember his last name, let alone an order.
Well, he handles the water stuff, you know,
Not
bruh. We handle all the other stuff.
So
Does that mean you can make us some potions?
Well, we can put the ingredients together, but we need the water stuff, bruh.
What else is in the water stuff, bruh?
Okay, so the dragonfly hovers over this giant tub, and you can basically see that this is effectively a giant tub of holy water.
I told you to sit there and leave me alone and say not a word.
What if I just ask the rest of you in here, can you gather up? And I'll gather all the dragonflies round. And I'll say, can you make us, you've got this water here, right? Can you not just make us the potions?
Well, what they're basically saying is that they can take all the ingredients, put them into a potion bottle, but because they're insects, they can't pour the liquid into.
So basically, they need someone to pour the liquid in. Wait, so if we give you the bottles, could you put the ingredients in and we'll put the liquid in?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Why, is there something that you wouldn't normally do?
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm going to give a couple of jars from my pocket.
I also have holy water.
It's right, there's a load of it here. But we could maybe do that on the move if we take a few with us.
Well, I was thinking if they can't pour the water, they don't know how to handle gold.
No, we'll just do it. If they make them for us, then we'll just pour the water in. You keep hold of the jars, Tordum. Dragonflies, could you use those jars that Tordum's got to make some healing potions?
What type of healing potion?
The strongest one you can.
You left your juice upstairs.
So the dragonflies all just sort of start buzzing.
I left your juice upstairs.
Buzzing around each other, sort of just generally sort of conferring with each other, and then they get to work. But some just go straight for these more powered, organised stuff. Others get sort of aloe vera leaves, that sort of thing from the plants, and they all set to work. Every dragonfly has its own sort of task assigned to it.
Hey, look at that! Look at them go.
It's almost like watching ants go around doing their thing. It's like very mechanical.
So maybe the insects are the actual shopkeepers and the people here are the pets.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe the slaves.
How long does this take, guys? If anyone's got time to answer me.
So the one that you were just sort of generally talking to, he sort of zooms in front of your face, like, and just he's just covered in this powder, almost like a bee that's just pollinated, and it basically says put sun down, sun up, and then the sun gets really high.
Down, so up. So right about midday tomorrow, I think they'll be done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to stand here all day and hold the jars, and I'm just going to like.
Yeah, they'll put them down. I mean, what we could do is you could make a start on them books if you wanted to, or we can go do something else.
You just go hang out in the drug den.
Yeah, we get stoned here and read some books. Sounds fucking sick. Sure, make them interesting
Does
as well.
that get a bonus to reading then? Because I'm stoned.
Yeah, if you get like the right combination of drugs, you get like a laser focus to read for 24 hours.
Adderall, Ritalin, cocaine.
In all seriousness, if you want to do that, I'm more than happy to
I'm happy to
organise
give
that.
that a go.
We all take a book each. All right, who's having what book then? Because we've got to decide now. Because once we start, that's it. Kashan, he bought them. He wanted wisdom. That's only fair enough.
So, Tordum has said she's going to start copying out the scroll of Hold Person.
Hold, no,
All right,
monster.
yeah.
So, Hold Monster, yeah.
That's a good plan.
What's the books +1? Or
Plus
+2?
two.
Plus 2. So, basically, from this point, you have 10 days to
the
basically
whole
get
book.
8 days worth of reading in.
When you say 8 days, do you mean 8 24 hours? Or
Yes,
8
that's
8
what I
hour
was asking
blocks?
before. Is like when he said the 10, how did that mean? And but he meant 24 hour, like 10 times 24 hours.
Yeah, so basically, if you decide to just like read for 8 hours straight, somehow avoid the exhaustion, and but like took like a 2-day gap in the middle of it.
So it is the 24 hours, so it is. So yeah, we have to read not 240 take away, but yeah. So
It's
I can't do maths that quick.
so
But
bear
yeah.
with me. So you basically need 192 hours out in a 240-hour period.
That's a lot. Like an incapacitated amount. Like there's barely enough time to shit.
And now we know why Tordum was asking such weird questions about times.
Yeah. Is there any way where you can like make us go faster and speed us up, Tordum?
It's called speed read.
Yeah, you teach us to speed read.
There you go. I'm
Surely
just going to poke up the and go, speed read.
Can I cast enhance ability on myself so I read quicker?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, a study. Okay.
Yes. Effectively, what this will will equate to is that you record how much time you put into reading this. But as I say, if you then went off and did your adventures, then that would count into the 10 days that you have to finish this before you forget again, or would need to start over.
Yeah, fair.
The one thing that I will say is that if you do need to start over, you can effectively roll to see how much of it you remember the first time round, and then effectively get a boost to it.
That's not bad. Oh, Charlotte, you still here? See you later if you're leaving.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave until I got a chance to say bye. Oh, I can't speak. Yeah, I'm gonna head off though if that's okay.
All right.
I'm chill with whatever we decide to do, so don't worry about like.
Well, shall we put a pin in it here, and we can decide what we're going to do with everybody present?
Yeah,
Deal.
that's good.
Because the kids have turned up and they're being a pain in the bums.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for the game, Matt.
That's no worries, guys. But are we okay for next Monday at all?
Yeah.
I think I need to double check.
And you still have another 2 weeks after that, don't you, Tyler?
I've got the next week, the week after, although possibly not, because it's like I go the next day.
Okay, yeah.
And then, oh wait, no, there is another Monday. When do I come back on that Monday? No, that'll be the Monday I'll come back from stag do, so I will be fucked.
Okay.
So yeah, I've got next one, and then I'm out for July.
Okay.
Maybe
cool.
the end of July I'm back. I don't know what the last Monday is in July, but I'm back on the 26th.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
let's see us. The last Monday of July
Awesome.
is the 29th.
29th, yeah, so I'll be there on the 29th. But I'm gone, I won't be there on the 8th, 15th, or 22nd.
Okay, cool. Alright then. I'll touch base with you on what we'll do during that interim, if anything at all.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Doing-
Bye,
Alright then.
guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.